Well, well, well. GM. G.
To the
M. Morning, my friends. D-Gens. Diamond Hand Fam. Forge and Fuel Crew. Super Soldiers. One Percenters. Pioneers. Pursuers. Pivoters. Builders. Brothers and sisters. Hermanos y hermanas. Mamas y papas. Anyone I left out and anyone in between. Welcome back. And welcome into the best way to start your day. It's time to get fired up at Forge and Fuel.
baby.
Woo! That's right, my friends. We are back live in prime time on this fantastic Friday morning. And I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Capp Sroka. And I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by. Hang out with me, my guy, DWZYY, No Swirl One again today, and dive down some motivational and inspirational rabbit holes unlike any other. Now, let me be the first to tell you that it is February the 21st, 2025. If you haven't checked your calendar yet this morning, and I hope you're ready to come alive on this fantastic Friday morning, because here on episode 674, we got Mo inspiration, motivation, good vibrations, thought-provoking conversation, and more high-level things than you're going to know what to do with here on the program over the next hour or hour and a half or so, baby. But before we dive in, before we officially begin, before we can catch any of those aforementioned vibes, we must humbly ask you to do a few things before we switch to the opposite side. If you can find it in that big old heart of yours to do so, maybe you could complete a few favors for us this morning and just take a quick second to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you're currently ingesting the Forward to Fuel podcast on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that little notification bell right located yonder directly next to that old follow button down there as well, or subscribe button. Sorry, not follow, subscribe, wrong platform. That way you don't miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. And if you are enjoying this morning's program, maybe you could hit that like button over yonder as well, so you could help that algo get to going and flowing on the old tube of the U variety. But maybe you don't like YouTube. Maybe Rumble is your viewing platform of pleasure. And if that's the case, maybe you could take a quick moment to smash a subscribe over there. Maybe turn on a notification bell. And maybe crush a like button as well. And help that algo go and flow over there on the Rumble. Maybe you don't like either one of those platforms. And your viewing platform of pleasure is the old X app. You like to get motivated and inspirated, but at the same time, get yourself a little bit of red pills and rabbit holes and the stone cold truth. Well, if that's the case and you see my smiling face on your timeline right now, maybe you could smash that heart. Maybe you could hit that repost button. Maybe you could even crush that quote post button and let the people know on the X timeline why you have decided to tune in live in prime time to Forge and Fuel this morning. And last,
but certainly not least, all of you beautiful human beings listening to this podcast on your favorite podcast directory, like Apple, Amazon, or maybe even watching as well on Spotify. Maybe you could take a quick moment to give us a follow, subscribe to the show, or even leave us a 5-star rating. In all honesty, maybe you could just take a quick moment to smash the shit out of whatever buttons you see on your screen, as it only helps us grow and flow on all those platforms as well. Nah, man.
Yeah, buddy.
as for all of you beautiful human beings tapped in, tuned in, locked in, live in prime time, we can't thank you enough for smashing the shit out of all of those buttons. Can't tell you how much we appreciate each and every one of you for helping that algo go and flow here this morning. But maybe you ain't hit those buttons yet. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, I didn't tune in to hit no buttons. I tuned in to get motivated and inspirated. What the hell are you talking about, Cap? I don't need to hit those buttons. Just do your job and get me ready for the day. Well, hold on there, Bobby. If I got to do my job, then you got to do your job. And you can't be a hoe. You got to share the show. Be a friend, tell a friend, let somebody know, and we will proceed with this morning's program. My friends, here we are back live in prime time. Before we go any further, I don't even want to forget it this evening. What the hell am I even talking about this morning? Clearly, I haven't had enough of this yet. Coffee, baby. Woo!
Morning, Vietnam.
I didn't have a single cup of coffee all day yesterday. I was so fast, backwards, left, right, center, up and down. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Wow, that is what the doctor ordered. Woo-wee! I mean, what would we do without coffee? I'm telling you what, I've started to find this real trifecta, if you will, in the morning. A little Lord's Kale, follow it up with a little God's Elixir, and then we follow it up with just a little nicotine one time for the one time, and it's right here. I mean, I'm just cooking in this trifecta. I'm just bing, 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 bing. When I get that trifecta rolling,
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's fitting to be a show. You understand me? Who's to say, who's to know? Oh! And we got some of that high quality H2O. Woo! 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 Well, my friends, you've heard various woos, glass breaking, bells ringing, Macho Man Randy Savage. You've heard all types of sounds going on right now, but we haven't mentioned the young man who's back there in the green room smashing the absolute shit out of all of those buttons right now. Derek DZ Snow, DWZ. I got to work on my English this morning. DWZYY live in the building. The lightweight slanging, iron pumping, bowling ball. Shout out to you, DWZYY. Hope you're having a great start to the day, my guy. Let me scroll down. I see you. There you are. What's up, buddy guy? Shout out to you. Let's do a kick-ass show. We got a packed one on this Friday morning, don't you know? No Swirl One here on the show here this morning, my friends. He sent us a text this morning, getting on the plane, trying to get all of his affairs in order, get his bags packed, get him all set up and ready to rock and roll so we can make the travel back to the HQ. I say, hey, man, relax. There's no reason that you gotta try. You're not pretending, but you ain't gotta be a crazy super soldier, man. Just take your time off. It's all right. Get yourself a little bit of rest. Get the old vocal cords feeling good. I'm sure you out there partying, having fun. You know, maybe not drinking as much water and fixing your posture as often as you should have been. It's okay. It's okay. You know, who you got anything to prove anything to? Anybody to prove anything to? You ain't got to prove nothing. You know, like. It's cool to go out to Vegas and prove to everybody that you can get up at 4 a.m. and be out there getting coffee before they even serve coffee. But, you know, you're kind of on vacation, man. So why don't you kind of enjoy it? You know, if I was out in the hole in the desert, we wouldn't be having this show till doggone 8 o'clock desert time. So who's to say, who's to know? And that wouldn't even be doggone 10 o'clock central, 11 on the east. You'd have you'd have this show would lead you right into lunchtime if you were on the East Coast. Who's to say, who's to know? Well, my friends, here we are, back live on the show, episode 674 of Forge and Fuel, and we got one hell of a start here for you, my friends. As always, if you don't know, you won't know, but we start off a very specific way. See, a great man once said that in order to have a full day, you have to laugh, you have to cry, and you have to think. That man was the late, great Jim Valvano. And the first thing on that list is to laugh. And you know, the show wouldn't be the same if we didn't have a few chuckles. If we didn't let the hair hang down a little bit, unbutton the top button and not be so, you know, fancy around here this morning, act all buttoned up and that we're all smart and that all we do is motivation. No. We like a little laugh. A little funny, ha-ha. And this morning, my friends, not a twofer, not a one show. We got a 3-pack of laughs for your Friday morning. What? That's right, my friends. It's Friday. No Swirl One, so the banter's been a little less. So I figured let me bring one more clip and let's get absolutely buck wild. My pronouns are yeehaw, and I'm here to get buck wild, cowboy. So let's get after it. First laugh this morning, my friends. Maybe you this evening. Maybe we've all been here at one point in time. And maybe this is a subtle reminder for you not to go all the way overboard this evening. Or maybe it's just a subtle reminder that, hey, you know what? I want to be that fudged up that can happen to me. Who's to say, who's to know? But if you decide to go out tonight, maybe don't get too lit.
I'm gonna get myself up. This is gross. Grab me. I'm gonna get myself up. This is gross. Grab me.
Bruh.
Give me that one more time.
Bruh.
I needed one more. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna get myself up. This is gross. Grab me.
Bro, fucking eyes. Fucking I can't get myself up. Oh shit. Oh,
At
the
this
whole room
moment
was
that he
spinning.
knew he fucked up.
Oh, she didn't even need that push. She was eventually going to go right off. But hey, what are friends for? Who's to say? Who's to know? So if you get into the old tequila, what? Maybe tonight if you get into the tequila.
What?
If you get into the beer.
What?
Maybe if you get into the whiskey.
What?
Maybe if you get into the fireball shots.
What?
The buttery nipples.
What?
The rusty trombones.
What?
the buttery blowjobs,
What?
whatever the hell shots you're taking,
What?
and you get real fucked up tonight, please don't end up like that young lady and end up on the side of your bed. Just stay inside of your bed. What? There's laugh number 1 of the morning. Laugh number 2. Maybe you go out to the bar this evening and you are very responsible. You are not the kind of person who likes to drink and drive. You get a little sippy sip going on. You say, not for me. Take my keys. No thanks. Matter of fact, I'll just take an Uber to the bar, right? So, maybe you go to the bar. Maybe you don't drive, but maybe you meet a young lady there and she drives. And as you guys are parting ways for the evening, she asks you a very specific question. And that question, my friends, is, need a ride?
Do you need a ride?
Fuck no, what is that? A hell no, heavily seasoned with
Do you need a ride?
Fuck no, what is that? A hell no, heavily seasoned with
Fuck no, what is out of hell no, heavily seasoned with That's a strong no. You see it. Hey, you need a ride? Fuck no, with a side of hell no, heavily seasoned with You just tell him that next time, Lil. Instead of just a subtle no, and then no would have sufficed. Probably was their next thing. Who's to say? Who's to know? So there's a couple of tips for you if you're going out this evening. But maybe you need a reminder that you do need to go out this evening. Maybe you've been stuck in a doggone house too long. Maybe you've been playing video games way too much. Maybe you've been watching too much Netflix, and maybe you need to get back out on the town and you need to go chase a little poo nanny. Maybe you need to get back in the game. Maybe you need to just get out there, get back on the horse, have a couple little shots, do your thing. Maybe you need to get out there, and this, my friends, is your exact reminder. And this here is when you've been in the house so damn long that you can feel colors.
It's a T1 Pro. It feels like purple and white.
Hey, little bro, how the fuck you feel the color purple? It's Valentine's Day. Go to a bar, touch some grass, get some bitches. Virgin. Motherfucker says, I feel purple. Oh, God. Oh, boy, fellas.
Oh, boy, fellas, I feel purple.
It's a T1 Pro. It feels like purple and white.
Hey, little bro, how the fuck you feel the color purple? It's Valentine's Day. Go to a bar, touch some grass, get some bitches. Virgin. Motherfucker says, I feel purple. Oh, God. Oh, boy, fellas.
Oh, boy, fellas, I fixed it. I can feel the color purple.
Bruh.
He says, oh, hey, little bro, how the hell can you feel the color purple? You've been inside way too long. Go touch some grass. Go chase some bitches. Go have some fun with your life. What the fuck are you doing? How can you tell what kind of a keyboard is on the other side of a box where you're basically blindfolded, and then you also know that it's purple and white? How is that even possible? You've been playing with computers too long. You need to go play with the opposite sex a little bit more, my guy. Who's to say? Who's to know? Holy shit! Valentine's Day might have just passed, but the same statement applies. So, friends, maybe you get too lit. Maybe you need a ride, or maybe you just need reminded to get your happy ass back out there in the game. Who's to say, who's to know? Right from Mickey here on the show. I actually, little something you may or may not know about your host. When I was growing up, my favorite stuffed animal was Mickey. As a matter of fact, I might have Mickey over in my closet over there somewhere. Who's know, might have to bring him onto the show sometime. That was my guy. I took him everywhere with me. He was like the same size as me. He was on them big Mickey joints, took him everywhere with me. He was my fucking favorite. So MICKEYMOUSE till I die, motherfucker. That's my guy right there. So just a little something maybe you may or may not have known about your hostess with the mostest. Wait, I'm not a hostess. I'm a host with the most.
Bruh.
My friends, there's your morning laughs. Obviously, we're feeling good. We're feeling great. The energy's up. The vibes are high. But maybe you're just strolling through. Maybe you're just waking up for the day. Maybe you're just swinging your legs over the edge of the bed for the first time this morning, knocking that sleep up out your eyes. Maybe you're already firmly planted in the ground if you begin to travel around that bed of yours, and you're making that sucker, creasing the corners on it, getting it to look just right. Maybe you're picking out your first outfit of the day. Maybe you got a gym outfit and then you got a secondary outfit. Maybe you're picking out your undies and your tube socks. Maybe you're picking out your jeans because it's Casual Friday and a little nice little casual, little business cas shirt. Maybe you hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker and you're in your shower and you hear me speaking to you right now. And you're saying, wow, this is great. I can get motivated while I'm cleaned up. So it's like that motivation doesn't last and my bathing doesn't last. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. Boy, this is amazing. Or maybe you're freshening up, brushing your teeth first. Just got out of the shower. Maybe having a first cup of Java. Maybe you've already chugged down a pot and you're outside of your house and you're inside your vehicular device, stuck in rush hour traffic saying, holy shit, these people are crazy this morning. Maybe you've already made it through that. And now you're inside the four walls of your cubicle. And you're looking around at all the frowns and you're saying, by golly goodness, Cap, I'm about to put this up on the projector and help these frowns turn upside down because these vibes are terrible in here. We need something to help us get this mindset clear. No matter what you're doing, you could be at the gym. You could be at the grocery store. You could be at the gas station. It doesn't matter. Forge and Fuel can be tuned in from whatever you're doing and get that mindset right back in action. And if that's something you need right now, my friends, maybe a little kick in the pants, maybe a little fire under the ass, maybe a little kick in the keister. Well, you came to the right place because we don't just laugh around here. As you heard a little bit ago, we like to laugh, cry, and think. We like to have a full day before 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So grab yourself out a piece of notebook paper, a pen or a pencil, whatever you might need to keep track of the knowledge and insights about to come your way as we dive into the first segment of the day, where we bring up a topic centered around a specific mindset. We get that mindset nice and sharpened up, almost like the edges of a sword, so you're ready to slay and fillet through your daily battlefield on this Friday, and you can turn all those obstacles straight into opportunities. If that sounds like something you need, well, my friends, we unquiver the first arrow of the day. We knock it up, draw it back, and send it your way as we get into your Sharpening Session. Alrighty then, my friends. Sorry, frog in my... I ain't got a frog, literally. I'm not sick or anything, but... Another sip of water. Oh, man.
Bruh.
Vitamin afterburners. You know, it was still waking up. All that good stuff. You know how it is. However, here we are ready to rock and roll. And my friends, maybe you don't know where we're about to go on this sharpening session here on episode 674 on this fantastic Friday morning. It is February the 21st, 2024. Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2 dropped today. Who's to say, who's to know? I'll see you guys on the doggone battlefield tonight if you're going to be enjoying that. But we ain't talking about that today. What we're talking about is 12 fucking rules. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to say this is NSFW. This is a maybe if you got the kids around, maybe take them out of the room. Sorry, kids, didn't mean to. Sorry, who say? Oh yeah, like you guys, like you kids expect anything different from Capp? Who's to say? Who's to know? If you didn't read the title of the show, or if you didn't see the thumbnail, you won't know. But this morning we are discussing 12 fucking rules. And this morning, my friends, I wanted to share with you some rules that I came across the other day that I thought would be pretty powerful to bring over to the show. I thought they fit for a Friday episode. And I wanted to read them to you and then give you a little bit of additional perspective on top of those there and kind of what I was thinking about them. But I thought they were just something that somebody needed to hear. So, excuse me, my friends, the 12 fucking rules. Number 1, do the fucking work. Don't be lazy. Number 2, stop fucking waiting. It's time. Number 3, rely on yourself. The universe does not give a fuck. Number 4, be fucking practical. Success is not a theory. Number 5, be productive early. Don't fuck around all day. Number 6, don't be a fucking baby. Life's hard. Get on with it. Number 7, don't hang out with fuckwits. Number 8, don't fucking waste energy on shit you can't control. Number 9, stop bullshitting. It's fucking embarrassing. Number 10, stop being a fucking people pleaser. It's sad. Number 11, stop putting toxic shit in your body. It's fucking stupid. And number 12, stop doing the same fucking thing and hoping shit will change. 12 fucking rules. Smack you one time for the one time. Right in the soul. And just a little additional perspective on each and every one of these. Do the fucking work. Don't be lazy. Number 1, make it happen. Take the action. We've been saying it over and over and over and over again this week. There are no rewards. There's nothing you can accomplish. All you can do is take the action. Yeah, every single one of us deal with, I don't wanna. First thing on my mind, as soon as I got up this morning, I don't want to go to the gym and hit shoulders. I'm sitting on this show now. Got through the first few hours of my day. Can't wait to get to the gym and hit shoulders later. I'm not going to succumb to the I don't want us. And as soon as I get off of this show, Deezy knows, I cross some T's, I dot some I's, I get my day in line, I get some content made, bam, we get to the gym, back on it. I'll go a little bit deeper once we get to number 5, but I don't jack around all day. I start making shit happen right from the rip. Why am I going to sit around and be lazy and waste time? Because if I knock all this shit out, then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I got extra time. I've knocked up. Wow, then I can do this. And oh my gosh, I might actually have a little extra time to where I can decompress. And I don't have to work 24/7. And I don't have to always be locked in. And I can take a little bit of time for me. Number 2, stop waiting. Stop fucking waiting. It's time. The same exact thing. It's time for you to take the leap of faith. If you're standing on the canyon's edge, if you're waiting for somebody to come push you, it ain't going to happen. If you're waiting for somebody to come bring you all the parts to the airplane so you can fly and don't fall all the way down and splat on the bottom of the canyon, it's not going to happen. You are the only one who can jump off the canyon's edge and try to build the airplane on the way down and inevitably splat. And furthermore, you're the only one that can pick your ass back up and go back up the mountain and then try again until that airplane takes flight. But stop fucking waiting for it. It's time right now. It's not time tomorrow. It's not time after the weekend. It's not time on Monday, because if you wait past the weekend, then you're going to get to Monday and you're not going to have the energy for it. Then a whole nother week's going to go. Friday's going to roll around, and then another weekend's going to come and go. And it's going to be 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. And next thing you're going to know, it's going to be May. It's going to be warm outside, and your life is going to be in the exact same spot as where it was February 21st of 2025 when it was 9 degrees. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop fucking waiting. It's time. Number 3, rely on yourself. The universe does not give e-fawk. The word of the day, e-fawk, E-F-O-C. The universe does not give e-fawk. Rely on yourself. Take the leap of faith. Now, the universe, the world, that's what this is talking about. God does. God cares heavily. God wants you to succeed, and he will never put any trial or tribulation in your path that you do not have the strength to turn into a triumph. But no one is coming to turn that into a triumph for you. Just like leaping off the canyon, no one's going to do that work. No one's going to go through that obstacle. No one's going to keep walking down that path. No one's going to make the choice for you to turn right, to keep going into the valley of the shadow of death, into the muck and mire, when you can go left and rainbows, puppy dogs, unicorn, ice cream, and lollipops are waiting for you. You know the right way to go. Number 4, be fucking practical. Success is not a theory. So true. Think about the secret formula. A dream with a date written next to it becomes a goal. That goal, broken down into steps, becomes a plan. And that plan, backed by daily consistent action, becomes your reality. It's not a theory. It's not something that only the people up in the bright lights get to achieve. It's simple. All you have to do is apply the secret formula to whatever you want and just start chasing after it. See, I've said it over and over and over again. Excuse me. And we've noticed with some members of the Diamond Hand family, even Swirl on the show, mentioning something, God gives out these ideas to 10, 15, 20 people. These amazing thoughts of starting a business or creating content or whatever the case might be, or whatever it is, creating change in the world. And then he continuously throws trials in the path of those 10 or 15 people, but only trials that are specific to them, that would help them get to the ultimate triumph of the thing that they're working on. And then one at a time, they just fall off by the wayside. And then that one person who just kept putting the things out, who kept doing the next right thing, who kept going forward, regardless of the fire and the flames, they just kept standing tall, putting on the armor, getting on the battlefield, watching the flaming arrows from the enemy be shot every single day. And instead of turning and running back to base camp, or worse yet, saying, "Oh no, no," and letting them pierce them through, they grab them out of the air one at a time and start cracking them over their knee. That's what you need to do. That is what being practical is. Chasing success is. There's nothing you can accomplish. The only thing you can accomplish is taking the next right action and making the next right move. And number 5, be productive early. Don't fuck around all day. That's Parkinson's law. You ever notice if you give yourself 30 minutes to do something, you get it done in 30 minutes, but you take the entire day, it takes the entire day. Work will shrink or expand in the time allotted that you give it. So if you sit around and jack around all day and scroll through X or scroll through Instagram and this, that, and the third, and you got to pay this bill or make this move or make that call or whatever, you notice how 10 o'clock rolls around and you're still scrolling through Instagram and you didn't do any of those things? Don't fuck around all day. I said it at the beginning. And be productive. As soon as we get off of this show, shit starts clicking and moving. I don't go and sit around and do fuck all. I make moves. I make shit happen all morning long. I don't reset and get out of the grind until 3 and step back and say, okay, where we're at? What can I do right now? What's the next right move? What's the next right thing? All right. It's always productivity. There's no laziness. There's no slowing down. And it starts with the first task in the morning, making your damn bed. You want to be productive. You want to make those tasks seem easier. Make your bed first thing in the morning and then go complete all the rest of the tasks. And even if all hell breaks loose throughout the entire day, at least you get to come back home to a bed that's made. And you get to have a little bit of smile on your face to say, yeah, at least I did that. Number 6, don't be a fucking baby. Life's hard. Get on with it. That's why I say it every day. Even a 2-year-old can make an excuse. Stop banging your rattle on your high chair. Life's so hard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness. Like you're just a big ass. I don't know. This is so hard. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make it. Oh, please save me, Capp. This is so bad. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Even a 2-year-old can sit in a high chair with their little rat. I want my food now. I'm not getting my reward now. I want my cookie now. When can I get my cookie? That's all you're doing. Even a 2-year-old can sit in a high chair and make an excuse, can complain, can whine, can lie. Even a 2-year-old, when asked, why did the dish break? Sally told me to break the dish, and he scared me, and I dropped the dish because of Sally. Well, Johnny too. Even a 2-year-old can make an excuse. Stop being a fucking baby. Life's hard for everybody. Stop making excuses. Stop whining about everything. Throw that doggone rattle across the room. Click out of your high chair and get back to work. That's why I say it every day. Even a 2-year-old can make an excuse. Even a 2-year-old can lie. Even a 2-year-old can cry. You're acting like a 2-year-old. You're 30, 40, 50 years old. And I don't know if life is so hard. And, somebody asks you how you doing. Well, I'm fine. Another 6 feet above ground day. At least I'm sucking air. I'm good. I'm doing good. Where is the energy in that? You wonder why your life is just stuck in this monotonous rut, and you drag your knuckles everywhere you go, bringing rain clouds, and you wonder why that energy keeps coming back to you. Because that's the only energy you put out into this life. If you want sunny, shiny, bright, beautiful blue skies and green pastures, then that's what you have to imagine. That's what you have to believe. That's what you have to think. You can't bring storm clouds everywhere you go and expect that sunshine is going to meet you there. That doesn't work that way. You have to be the one that sets the tone. 150% every single day. Number 7. Maybe my favorite. Don't hang out with fuckwits. And I would say fuck sticks. That's my go-to word. DZ knows that. I be saying that all the time. These fuck sticks. Don't hang out with fuck sticks, man. And it's a funny word, right? But Coach JB, shout out Chef Coach JB. Don't hang out with fuck sticks and slap dicks. That's what Steve, get them away from me. The guy, I can't catch a break guys, the I don't wanna guys, the lazy guys, the I'm gonna make this decision and the bad decision instead of the good decision. I know the right decision to make, but I'm still gonna make this decision anyway. The fucking pissing your money away at the bar, guys. Keep that stuff from around me. I do not need it. And I just mentioned Fortnite. Yeah, okay. One day a week I game hard on the shit, and that's it. I don't game hardly at all. I am laser focused on all sorts of shit. That is not one of the 4 or 5 things. That kind of is creating content, maybe something in the future, whatever. But I'm not wasting time. And even when I'm on there, I'm also connecting with people who are not fuckwits. And I have already made multiple friends on Fortnite that are 1%ers and are like, yo, what do you do? Why are you talking like this? You're fucking hilarious, bro. Are you streaming? Like, no, I'm not streaming, but this is what I do. And I've made connections through that. So wherever you go, don't hang out with fuckwits, man. Don't waste your time. Fuck sticks, slap dicks. Get them out of your life. Get them away from you, man. They're only going to drain your energy. They are leeches. They are sucking the life right out of you. Number 8, don't fucking waste energy on shit you can't control. That's pretty doggone easy. What can you control? What can you control? Your thoughts, your breath, your eyes, your vision, the way you think. You can't control anything else. You can't control if that accomplishment is going to come your way. You can't control if this move is going to make that thing happen. You can't control if this phone call is going to make somebody want to reach back out to you later. You can't control if this email is going to close that deal. All you can do is take the action. So you can sit and cry and whine and moan and complain And I'll give you an example for you content creators out there watching the show. You know, you put out a show, absolute fucking banger. You pre-recorded it, you edited it up. Oh, this is a fucking heater. Amazing. One of the best ones you've ever done. You can't believe it. Oh, you got the title. You capitalized the letters right. The description's banging. You got the links to all your shit in there. I mean, it's perfect. You got this marketing plan set up of how you're going to put clips out and how it's going to push people to your other platform. You got it made in the shade. You're ready. This is the one. And then you put it out and 50 people tune in when you're used to having 500, 600, 700 or 20 people, whatever it might be. And you start thinking, oh, shit, what the fuck? What did I do wrong? You start getting all your energy focused on other people. You can't control who shows up to the show. You can't control who subscribes to your platform. You can't control who turns on a notification bell. You can't control if they show up live or not. That's their life. I can't control whether you guys come here each and every morning. All I can do is show up and bring the vibes. All I can show up and be fucking hype and bring you 12 fucking rules and hopefully get you to the same level and energy where I'm at, and seeing that, oh my gosh, there are no accomplishments. All I can do, I can't worry about this stuff. I just got to be worried about, oh my gosh, the next step and the next step after that and the next step after that. And if you get in that mindset, I'm telling you, shit becomes so much easier in this life. Number 9, stop bullshitting. It's fucking embarrassing. That's pretty straight to the point. Stop saying what you're gonna do and just do the damn thing. And it's not only embarrassing for the people that bet on you, it's embarrassing for yourself. You are that friend to you from yesterday that shows up 15 minutes late to lunch, that doesn't answer the call, that doesn't text you back, that doesn't ever show up. You are that friend to you. If you can look yourself in the mirror and say, oh shit, I don't show up for me. Whoa, holy shit. I've been bullshitting. This is where I need to reflect. This is where I need to change. This is where I need to grow. That's when things really start to happen. That's when things really start to change in your life. But people just bullshit. They think they got it all figured out. They think they're the smartest motherfuckers in the world. Look here. I am a motivational and inspirational speaker. I'm an influencer of sorts, not of what you know of the clout chasing influencer on the internet, but I am an influencer of real change in this world. And I have no issue calling it how it is. I have no problem saying this is the way it's going to be. This is what we're going to do. We're going forward. We're making a move. Fuck it. And so many people just pussyfoot around. They just, oh, we could do this. We could do this. Oh, no, maybe. They like telling people what they might do because it gives them the same dopamine hit as actually going and doing that thing. Say, well, I would like to start that business. You know, it'd be pretty cool. We could sell some hamburgers and you'd be the best burgers in the joint and all. Yeah. And they never actually go and start flipping the burgers. Stop bullshitting, man. It's embarrassing. Oof. Last 3 here. Stop being a fucking people pleaser. It's sad. You're the one stretching yourself, twisting yourself, wrapping yourself up in knots like a doggone pretzel, not putting on your oxygen mask as the plane is going down. If you're passed out, what good are you going to be to anybody else? And you keep pouring your cup into the lives of others and not taking enough time to pour back into your cup. You got to take moments, whether that's waking up early, doing morning pages, spending time with your creator, prayer and meditation, finishing your day that way, reading throughout the day. You got to take time for yourself to get yourself recentered. Because if you're like me, the moment you wake up, it's on go. Social media, what are we doing? What's happening? What's going here, there? You got to take time to make sure you don't fly off the handle, to make sure that you are okay. And here's the thing. Most people want everyone to like them. I want people to respect me. I want people to show me loyalty. I want people to say, because of Capp, I did this. You know, there were some haters in the comments on a clip we put out from this show a little while back. I don't know if you guys remember talking about the globe with the lasers at the Children's Museum. When you were a little kid, you put your hand on it and the lasers would come to it. Well, some asshat was fucking talking, well, it's not a laser. It's hydrogen atoms and the atoms do this and babbly, 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 blah. And I'm going to get in a comment and say, you're missing the point, jackass. Forget about that Just listen to the message. Don't worry about all the fucking, oh, this, that, and the third. Just listen to the message. I'm not trying to please people and, just listen to the message. Why does everybody have to, it's got to be sweet and spirit. It's got to be all nice and wrapped up in a bow and nice. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Stand 10 toes down and don't be afraid to be the bad guy. Don't be afraid to be the one that's got to say the shit, to go back to last week. Don't be afraid to be that person. Number 11, stop putting toxic shit in your body. It's fucking stupid. Stop eating McDonald's. We all know it's ground up human parts. I mean, come on. This isn't decoding the divide, but we're not fucking stupid. All right? Why do we still eat it? We know that they bleach their potatoes over and over and over again. Their potatoes don't even look like a normal fucking potato, yet we can't wait to get off of work and go hop in the line and get some. Stop eating Wendy's. Stop eating Burger King. Stop eating this dog shit and putting it in your body. Stop fucking going to the grocery store and buying bullshit. You know, I should have taken a video of it and I fucked up. I messed up on a content opportunity. But I came across this video of this woman bitching about how bad inflation is and groceries and all this shit. And she's taking a picture of a video of how she spent $150. And she's got fucking the $5 boxes of the top ramen, you know, the really nice shit, but it's still complete dog shit. She's got this big ass bag, not even a box, a bag of cereal, some off-brand cereal. She's got 2 fat ass tubs of ice cream. She's got junk food galore. Well, this is only snacks and stuff for my kids. And you're feeding your kids dog shit. You're just putting shit into their body. You know, I spent $130 yesterday and I'm straight from today until next Friday. And I got lunch and dinner and I got every fucking possible protein, anything that I fucking need. I just know how to do it smart. I'm just not a dumbass. I don't need to have 5 million fucking things in my fridge that are going to eventually go bad. Why would I do that? That goes back into the living below your means. Why do you need to try and be something you're not? Try and have this cart full of shit just so you can impress somebody at the fucking grocery store? Trying and buying all this garbage that you're putting in your body. Take a moment to download the Yuka app, and the next time you go to the grocery store, use the Yuka app. YUKA. If you haven't been using that, do it. And you'll start scanning shit and you will never look at the things you've been putting in your body the same. The reason you're bloated and you carry a little extra weight and you're a little sluggish, it's not just because you're getting old and that's what happens. And, I'm getting fat, old, and lazy. That's bullshit. It is because of the things that you have put in your body for the 45 fucking years up to that point, and now it's really catching up with you. And that's why everybody starts having ailments at 40, 45, 50 fucking years old, and why people start dying at 65, because they've been putting dog shit in their body for the last 60 fucking years. I can't keep seeing people around me die and fucking have ailments because of it. Stop drinking fucking Diet Coke. It's not diet shit. You're pumping your body full of aspartame, which is giving you fucking cancer. What do you fucking want? I'm just cutting you the truth. You don't need an alternative. Well, you can get Olipop. You don't need soda. I haven't drank soda for 2 fucking decades, for crying out loud. What are we talking about? What? Well, I just gotta have my 2 pops. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're killing yourself. That is liquefied syrup carbonated shit. It's carbonated cancer is all it is. But, I'll say this. I just wasted breath. I'm going to back on my deathbed. Just said all of this. You're going to go get your fucking 12-pack of Mountain Dew and chug them down this weekend. When's it going to be enough? When's it going to? And even the chaser booze. In your booze. We go and we drink. We get pineapple juice. We get orange juice. We get what type of juice you got? Let me get that grapefruit. Even though we're having a little sippy sip, which isn't wrong. Drunkenness is wrong per the Bible. It's not wrong to have a little sippy sip at all. Not bad at all. Alcohol is actually in moderation good for your body. Certain alcohol is very good for your body. Iron, fiber, various different things. You can look it up. Don't fucking shoot the messenger. But then you're putting Diet Coke in your fucking mixer. You're putting these syrupy shits in your mixer. You're getting grenadine and this and that and all these fruity shits and that. I don't know. Hope I didn't just waste the breath. I hope it changes somebody. And maybe you're going grocery shopping today. Maybe you get the right thing. Maybe you don't. But maybe when you go to pick that thing up on the shelf today, you see my face. You hear me yelling at you. You say, okay, Cap. All right. Fuck you, Cap. You can even say fuck you, Cap. Throw me a middle finger. I don't give a shit. Tell me I'm an asshole. That's fine by me. But if I save your life and I save you from getting a fucking ailment or some bullshit, or maybe help you get into a little bit better shape, who's to say, who's to know, we ain't slacking over here, then I did my damn job. Who's to say, who's to know? I got DZ fired up on that one. The last one, my friends, stop doing the same fucking thing and hoping shit will change. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, is the definition of insanity, my friends. You're just sitting around doing insane shit, hoping that something's going to come for you, hoping that someone's going to push you off the cliff, hoping that someone's going to come and bring you all the parts to the airplane, hoping that somebody's going to be the one that you meet that person and then everything's going to change. Well, if you don't change first, nothing is going to change for you. Because if you change, if you work to get better every day, no matter what it is, you reflect. And that mindset right there, it's not hard. It is hard to attain. It's not easy to look at yourself every day and what could I do better? Where am I missing the mark? How do I become the best version of me? What do I do to got to be the man or woman that when somebody sees me in a bar, they want to buy me a drink. They want to have a conversation with me. They want to know what's up with my life. Who do I got to be when I have that conversation? I can be of value to them. I can be of service to them. Am I doing everything I need to do right now to be that person? Or what do I need to adjust? And not enough people do that, man. And it doesn't have to be big, drastic changes. It doesn't have to be these wild, up in bright lights all over social media. Everybody sees how grandiose you are. If you want to be a millionaire, you're not going to be a millionaire tomorrow, but you can make $1 tomorrow. And then you can make $2 after that. And then you can make $4 after that. And then maybe 8 and 16 and 32 and 64. If you're a fan of compound interest. And then you keep showing up and all of a sudden 128 and what the fuck is happening? Whoa. You just keep investing in you, and those 1%, they stack on top of themselves. And you look back over the course of the year, and if even only every single day you get better by 1%, you look back over the course of 365 days and you got 365% better than when you started last year. And maybe you've been starting 2025 a little slow. Maybe we're on February 21st right now and you're fired up again. And you're saying, oh shit, fuck. Okay, I put aside the resolutions. I've been fucking up. Cap speaking right to me. These are 12 fucking rules. Oh boy. All right. Fuck. What the hell? If I'm speaking right to you, then let's make these moves. Let's get this shit popping. Let's get this shit cracking. Make sure the remainder of this year, every single day, you get 1% better. So I don't know how many days are left in the year now, but you can look back when you get to 2026. You remember this day, February 21st to 25. You come all the way full circle. Maybe we start right now. Maybe you've been slacking. We start right now. Then you come back to February 21st to 2026 and you say, damn, I'm an entirely new version of me. I can't even believe it. Holy shit. And all I did was listen to some goofy kid with a backwards hat and fucking talking all types of shit, giving me 12 fucking rules. And all of a sudden, now my life's changed. I hope you hear this message, my friends. I hope it's not just hitting you with, oh, fuck this, fuck that. That's not what it's about. It's not about the words. It's about the message. And I hope you're really, really, really hearing it. Maybe sometimes words need to be used so your attention gets a little more snapped and you understand what's going on. So, my friends, there's your sharpening session this morning. Your 12 fucking rules. Who's to say, who's to know?
Bruh.
What do you think? Yeah, all right. I'm not going to lie. Not how I was planning that to go. I just kind of blacked out. And 312 days. Damn, Deez, you are a fucking dog. Sometimes you are. 312 days. 312% better. How about that? Who's to say, who's to know? 312 days left. Sometimes, you know, look. This is all I had. 12 fucking rules. 12 fucking rules graphic. That's all I had written. All of this is just later. This is to start the show. This is our reaction refinery. I didn't have that written down. This is my gift. This is my ability. This is what God has blessed me with to do. And I hope the same for you. I hope that you can find that thing too. That makes you so fucking passionate that you can't stop thinking about it 24/7. That it gets you up in the morning, it takes you to sleep at night. Everything you do is evolved around it, and it doesn't even feel like work. It just feels like you're living life for the first time ever. I hope you feel that too. And these 12 fucking rules can help you get right there. Who's to say, who's to know? But my friends, we are 4 minutes until the top of the next hour. 9 on the East Coast, 8 on the central side of things, 7 in the mountains, and 6 specifically. As you're continuing to wake up, join us here on the show. Ooh, and maybe I'll pour up that first cup of Java.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Or maybe you're already through 7 of these doggone things. Who's to say, who's to know? I think this is number 4 for me. Oh! 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 Hold on, wait a minute. Do I have that video? Wait a minute. Hold on. I was going to bring this doggone. Did I not download that video? I thought I downloaded that video. Wow. I didn't download. Wow, that was the video I was going to bring. All right, well, I got to make sure when caffeine hits your system, we got to make sure I send that video to the old doggone show. We got to bring that in next week when caffeine hits your system, because it's going to take too much to, well, yeah, we're almost 8 o'clock. I would download it and bring it to the show. That's a whole fucking mission right now. Well, actually, hold on a minute. I think I can do this. Hold on. Wait. Because this is just too funny not to share. And I was just, I was hitting that coffee and it kind of reminded me of it. Let me hit this Instagram one time. Pedro. Hold on, kids. Wait a minute. The powers of live podcasting. All you got to do is go over to the page here. We go over to our saves. Yes, here we go. Pedro.
He could go all the
Come on.
way.
All right, baby. Here it is. Wait a minute. Oh, yep. All right, my friends. You're going to see a little behind the scenes of how I be doing all this shit here for a second. Let me share my screen. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, window, Microsoft tab. We'll do this one. Share audio. Bang. All right. Here's my behind the scenes. So this is what happens when you take your first sip of Java in the morning.
Sembrava prima vista tanto per benino, si offre a far da guida per la città. Pedro, praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, fidati di me. Pedro, ragazzino, sembrava prima vista tanto per benino, si offre
We do it again, motherfuckers! Hey!
Pedro, praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe.
Hey!
Pedro, fidati di me.
Hey!
Pedro, ragazzi.
Woo! I'm sorry, that get me going right there. That's how it feels when you be sipping down that first little shot. I saw that last night. I said, boy, oh boy. I don't know how I didn't bring that to the show, but then I just did bring it to the show. The powers of live podcasting, baby. Come on. Woo. Well, kids, this is how I met your mother. Who's to say, who's to know? Shout out to all my HIMYM fans out there. If you don't know, you won't know. Now's the time to get into the second segment of the show, where we welcome on some high-level humming beans and we get some more perspective and I dish out more insights and knowledge and my thoughts on said clips. So without further ado, it's time to get into your second segment of the day. It's time for your Reaction Refinery. Alrighty then, my friends. Here we are back live in prime time for your second segment of the day. your reaction Refinery, here on episode 674 of Forge and Fuel. Who's say, who's no. Also, just a quick free plug. If you want to pick yourself up one of these shirts, you certainly can. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a, and it looks the fit. Look at the fit. Makes you look nice and pumped out. Huh? Come. You want to get you that? You can go right on over to Mine and Shine Apparel. Link located in this episode's description. We even got a sweatshirt. Shit, we even got a beanie with the logo right on the doggone thing. Hey, you want to rep the show, let the people know why you're all motivated and inspirated all the time. Well, slide on over and scoop one up, kids. Who's to say, who's to know? Shameless plug. But here we are on episode 674. Ready to watch a few clips. Ready to bring in some vidya's for the day. So without further ado, no more hesitation or delay. We're getting into the clip number 1. Vidya number 1, which is live from the Theo Vaughn podcast this past weekend. And it features a young lady who goes by the name of Dr. Tara Swart, S-W-A-R-T. And this is some great perspective. We've talked a lot about manifestation, visualization, many different things in regards to that, and trying to break it down as simple as possible to help you apply it into your life over the last few weeks here. Kind of interesting how it's kept coming up. And then I came across this video and I said, that might be the best it's ever been broken down. Holy shit. So the man, the myth, the legend, Theo Vaughn, and the one and only Dr. Tara Swart, here to give us some perspective on visualization versus the real experience.
Your brain doesn't really know the difference between, say that again?
Between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualize.
So you could create enough of a visualization for yourself if you really were to powerfully start to focus on it and do that and build that ability to visualize something that your brain at one point would have to think it's so true that the world would meet you and put it into your life.
I love the way you put that.
Wow.
Yes. Deez, run that back one time. Listen, that he almost says it too quick. One more time.
Your brain doesn't really know the difference between, say that again?
Between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualize.
So you could create enough of a visualization for yourself if you really were to powerfully start to focus on it and do that and build that ability to visualize something that your brain at one point would have to think it's so true that the world would meet you and put it into your life.
I love the way you put that.
Wow.
Spot on. Spot on. If a circumstance can create a feeling, then a feeling can create a circumstance. What Theo just said right there is the baseline of visualization. And you might say, oh, Capp, I can't visualize. I close my eyes and all I see is I just see the black. I see black in my eyes. I don't know how to visualize. Start simple. Start small. Visualize in your mind a bouquet of roses. You have the ability, before we do that, you have the ability to see the past and see the future and all these things that could happen and cook up all these things in your mind, but you can't visualize something good for yourself. That's your brain controlling you. You not controlling your brain. You can control the brain. Visualize a bouquet of roses. What color are they? Are the thorns on the stems? What color are the stems? How do they smell? Is there water droplets? Are they in a wrapped up bouquet or are they in a vase? Is the vase glass? Is it plastic? What color is it? Is it sitting somewhere? Is it on a table? Is it on an end table? Where is that end table located? And as you start to build this thing, right now, I have a set of white and red roses in a clear glass vase on a brown end table sitting next to a green chair in a living room. I'm seeing that right now. And it is that simple. You start with small little things and maybe even visualize things that you know too. Like visualize your phone, visualize a pen. What what does this pen look like? In my mind, I can't see it, but what does it look like? How does it feel? What does it sound when it clicks? I can't do that, but what does that sound like? How does that feel in my hand? It's not mine yet, but how does that pen feel when I write with it? If you have the ability to do that and create that feeling, create that visualization and make it stronger and stronger, hold that thought for 17 seconds and then another 17 and another 17 and get real serious about it. And also do the little actions that get you closer to that thing. One day you're going to look up and life will have caught up to your visualizations and it will be in your life. And it's not like it's just going to happen. Like it's just boom. It's going to be unexpected as shit because you're going to be so focused on becoming the best version of you, locked into the 4 or 5 things, taking the next right action, visualizing what it'll look like, what you need to be to achieve that thing. And then you're going to take one step and all of a sudden you're going to fall down a hole and it's only going to be 2 feet and you're going to realize you just fell into the opportunity. Holy shit, this is what I've been waiting for, you say. It's that easy, my friends. But you just have to be willing to consistently visualize it and put it into your mind. And eventually, life will catch up to you. Who's to say? Shout out Dr. Tara Swart. Great stuff. A little build upon that perspective and some things I've been talking about here. All you can do is take action, 1 foot in front of the other, 1 step at a time. Vidya number 2 this morning is a reel. Nobody we got to shout out, just a Instagram reel that has some perspective on the reason why we should just keep taking steps.
You're not meant to feel confident right now. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're not meant to have everything figured out. When you're becoming someone new, everything feels strange and scary. Of course it does. You've never been this person before. You're walking a path you've never walked. Think about it. How could you feel ready for something you've never done? How could you feel sure about steps you've never taken? This new territory isn't charted on any map, because it's your map you're drawing. Being nervous, feeling unsure, having doubts, these aren't signs you're failing. They're signs you're growing. They're proof you're pushing past your old limits into new ground. Growing into someone new is stressful because it's unknown. It's meant to feel this way. It's supposed to shake you up a little. You don't need to feel confident yet. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep taking steps forward, even when those steps feel shaky.
Just keep taking steps forward, even when those steps feel shaky. Don't focus on the scary, dark, never-ending forest. Think about the book, The Boy, the Horse, the Fox, and the Mole. Can you see this? Can you see your next step? Yeah, I can see that. Well, then just take that. And then take the next one after that, and the next one after that, and the next one after that. You don't have to be comfortable. That's why the quote exists, get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Uncomfortability is where real growth happens. Climbing up the mountain is where real growth occurs, not on the peaks where you've never seen a tree grow in your life. That's not where it occurs. It occurs in the valleys, in the deep, dark areas where no one wants to go. The things you're chasing after are as unfamiliar with you as you are with them. So why don't you just go introduce yourself? And while you're thinking on that, are you the best version of you that you need to be in order to introduce yourself to that thing? Are you still doing the things you know you shouldn't do that are literally putting concrete slabs in your path and stopping you from getting you to where you need to go? It's not even obstacles that are happening that are helping you learn, that you turn into opportunities, that you get ultimately to your goal. You're putting concrete slabs in your path. It's all in your head. You're in your own way. Remove the slabs. Stop scattering stones before you. The path is smooth. It's not ever going to be comfortable. If you get serious about getting 1% better, if you're fired up about that whole February 21st shit I just talked about a little while ago, it's not going to be easy. you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to feel good because you're becoming a whole new version of you. And in order to become a new version of you, you have to kill the old version of you. It cannot even exist anymore. The words that you use, the defeat, the retreat, they can't even be in your vocabulary. In order to become the best version of you, the old version's got to be long in the past, and they can't be attached to your belt loops, still dragging them down the path with you. You got to cut the umbilical cords, cut the tether cords, whatever you want to view it as. Let go of the past. Think about this visual. If you're leaving one door and going to the next door, right? But there is a string with attached to your belt loop, attached, going running over your head and attached to the next door. And that string is attached to the past. And it's everything that you keep thinking about the past. And every time that you go, that door in front of you is wide open. But every time you go to get closer to that door, it pulls taut on your belt loop, pulls tight, boom, slams that door shut right in your face. Every single time. That rope of the past, it slams the door to the future every single time. And if you step back, oh my gosh, the door opens again. Whoa, what the hell? You cut the rope, and then all of a sudden the door stays wide open and you can go right through it. And yesterday's two-way door theory, maybe you go through that door and you don't like it. So you just walk right back out and you get back in the hallway, you go back to the basics and you go find yourself a new door. And then eventually you figure it out. Who's to say, who's to know? Keep taking those steps. Your third clip of the day, my friends, features a young man who goes by the name of Iman Godzi. And this is some interesting perspective. I thought I was going to disagree with it at first, and then as he finishes it, I said, and that's the cherry on top of the sundae. So, my friends, this is some perspective when you get to a point in life when no one can tell you no.
To tell me no. I could literally do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I know that sounds great, but that's usually the start of the end of people's lives. Like everyone I've seen who gets to that position, their life is ruined. So I think for me, as I've had more and more available to me, especially in the last sort of few years, my relationship to God and religion specifically, it kind of anchors me back in.
Grounds you.
You see it on my chest every single day. I literally have nobody to answer to. I can do what I want, when I want, how I want. I don't have fuck you money yet. Getting pretty close. We're working on that. We'll be right around the bend. I can certainly feel it in my heart of hearts because it's time for me to start making some real change in this world. And you can't do that without a little bit of shekel. I certainly feel that and I believe that. And I've never felt it more true than I have said it to all of you right now and putting it out into the world like that. Oh boy, I don't know what I just asked for, but here I am. God, send me. Oh boy, I just said it in front of all of you guys now too, so it's really going to happen. I have no one that can tell me no, but I always depend on him because everything I have is because of him. I need you guys to understand how serious that is. This show, Diamond Hand Media Group, who I am as a man, Deezy, Swirl, Glue, Baby Yo, the OG members of the fam, everything that I have is because God has put it into my life. And God has allowed me to go down into the deep, dark depths, the shittiest points in life. And he has been right by my side the entire time. He's never let me down, and he helped me get all the way back up to the shining peaks. And now I can actually see the other peaks again. I'm not so far down in the valley that I can't even see the peak of the first mountain anymore. And that's just getting your shit back in check. And I'm happy to say I'm finally there. And everything I do, I ask from him. This is not because of me. I am the humble servant that just has the ability to show up every day and hit record, hit live, turn on my phone and react to some goofy video that makes you laugh, cry, or think. None of that comes from me. None of the things I find come from me. My path is not mine. I'm simply on his road to glory. And I hope you all find that same relationship. And that relationship's not found in a building. It's not found in following some specific religion or whatever it is. It's found in getting a relationship and getting on your knees and and asking what's true. What do I need to believe? Show me the way. Pick up a Bible. Make it easy on yourself. Get a New International Version. Don't read the King James Version and make you want to throw it across the room because it's so fucking confusing. Make it easy on yourself. Get that relationship. Gain that knowledge. So when you get to the points of fuck you money, fuck you freedom, fuck you ability, you'll know where it all comes from. Your fourth and final clip of the day, my friends, comes again from Theo Von. I thought, man, do I bring 2 clips of Theo? Man, I mean, I love the guy, but do we really do that? Absolutely, we do that. I would love nothing more than to have Theo Von on this show and have a high-level conversation. You know, he just has some ways he says things, ways he puts it, and he is not afraid to be real raw and open, and that is why I love me some Theo Von. And here he is this morning, my friends, to give us some perspective on something I guarantee every single one of you tuning into this show has thought at some point in your life, and it's going to clear that up for you real easy. This morning, Theo sharing the perspective of why failures don't try.
I feel like a failure all the time, man. I compare myself to my friends. I look at certain things. I look at what, this isn't perfect. I'm a failure. Man, I am a failure. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you do things right? Why can't... And the truth is, some of that voice isn't really mine, man. It's not safe for me to really even listen to that voice inside of me. Because failure doesn't try. Failure doesn't try, man. You're trying to see what's going on. You're trying. So those things didn't work out. That's okay. You might be making some missteps here or there, but you also might just be making some steps. A step is always positive, but it's not always forward. It could be, I don't know. I'm just saying, man, that you're trying, bro. And failures don't try.
Yeah. That part right there. Failures don't try. You're not failing. You're just simply finding ways that it doesn't work. You're finding new chances, new opportunities, new ways to flourish. There are no failures in this life. You're not a failure, man, because you keep trying. You keep showing up. And that little voice that's telling you a failure is not even you. It's your brain trying to control you. And that's where all this needs to start, is you need to work on controlling your brain. Work on watching the thinker. And you do it in the little easy moments of while you're sitting on a podcast. Are you really listening to what the podcaster is saying, the host is saying, or is your mind off in la la land? If you're washing the dishes, are you really washing the dishes, or is your mind off over here? If you're walking the dog, are you walking the dog? What do I mean by that? If you haven't heard me say that, are you hearing the claws scratch on the ground? Are you hearing the pant of your animal? Are you feeling the leash in your hand, the warmth of the sun, or the coolness of the air in the winter? Are you feeling your own feet press into the concrete or to the grass? Are you here now? Or is your mind thinking of 1,000,001 things controlling you, while the sack of pudding and sticks, the flesh body is walking down the road, but the brain is all the way back at the house? Or worse yet, all the way been around the block and back at the house again, has gone all the way through the walk in your mind, and here you are still going through the walk. Be in the present moment. And when you start to control your brain, you realize that when you get all of these things, when your brain tries to tell you, oh, you're a failure, you're missing the mark, you're shit. No, I'm not. This isn't an obstacle. This is an opportunity. This isn't a loss. This is a lesson. This isn't a failure. This is just a brand new chance to flourish. That's all this is. It's a mindset thing. And when you realize that failures don't try, failures just sit in their parents' basement, failures don't make the next right move, failures don't invest, failures don't start their business, failures don't want to be 1% better every day, even if they tried and they still didn't get 1% better. Well, maybe you wake up tomorrow, now you got an opportunity to get 2% better. Not only can you learn from what you didn't learn from yesterday, but now you got another chance to learn something new today. So holy shit, you missed the mark yesterday, but you shot an arrow today and you double bullseyed that bad boy. As long as you get up and try, you're not a failure. You are not a failure if you get up and take action. Just because you're not accomplishing what you think you need to accomplish, or your mom thinks you need to accomplish, or your aunt thinks you need to accomplish, or your dad thinks you need to accomplish, or your best friend needs to think you need to accomplish, doesn't mean you're not accomplishing what you need to accomplish. And maybe all that is taking the next step on the path. It's just continuing to be the best version of you. You're not going to be a millionaire tomorrow, but maybe you can be a millionaire at the end of the 365, or maybe at the end of the 720. Who's to 730? Who's to say, who's to know? But as long as you keep walking, you're not a failure. You're not. And you got to understand that failures don't try. Who's to say, who's to know? Shout out to Theo Vaughn. Iman Gadzi. Keep taking steps. Whoever made that real. And Dr. Tara Swart. Great high-level perspective right there. Got me fired up, going and flowing. And speaking of going and flowing, I've been seeing that chat popping all morning long. And if you don't know, you won't know. We're about to transition into connecting with you, the live viewer. So if you got something burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul, whether it's some more perspective on something that I discussed today, some knowledge or insights in regards to one of the rabbit holes we dove into, baby, maybe a question in regards to something I said, or maybe a question in regards to an obstacle that you're dealing with in your life that you might need a little insights on how to turn it into an opportunity, or maybe you just need to see how you're not a failure, but you got a brand new chance to flourish. So whatever it might be, my friends, drop it over there in the live chat if you haven't already. And on the opposite side of this final transition, we're going to get into your third segment of the day. It's time to send that arrow your way. That is the proverbial answers from the Anvil. Okie dokie artichokes. Over here filling up my coffee. Hey, shout out, a little milestone, 250 live on a Friday morning. Shout out to all you beautiful humming beings live in prime time. Appreciate the hell out of you. Whew. About burned the hair off my tongue. I doggone forgot that coffee's hot inside of there. Woo! I gotta be careful. Holy smokes. Hey, cheers to you. If you're enjoying your job out there. DEEZY. Let's see what's going on with these people out there today, my guy. What's burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul. Shifted up on the screen I am. Who's to say, who's to know? Oh, shit, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. DEEZY. Thank you for the reminder, my guy. If you all do not know, this episode right here, right now, episode 674, is the 100th episode that we have done live on YouTube. So obviously, if you were a fan of Java and Jams and you've been around since the OG days and the OG platforms and everything we've done with this show and how it's expanded and grown, this is the 100th episode that we've done here on YouTube. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the support, all the love, all the subscriptions, the follows, the shares, the reposts, the retweets, everything. Thank you guys. This is so gratifying, fulfilling. This is my purpose and my passion, and you give me that opportunity to do it every single day. And if you keep showing up, if you keep investing in us, if you get involved in the Gateway, you get involved further in DHMG, you show up to our events, this is only going to become bigger, better, faster, and stronger. And I can't wait to see where it's at 200 on YouTube and 300 and 500 and 1,000 when we're at episode 1,000. I know it's just going to keep getting better, and all you guys are going to keep getting better, and all the opportunities are going to keep flowing. So I just can't thank you guys enough for allowing me, Swirl One, DZ, to come into your homes, your lives every single day who knows where this show goes, where Diamond Hand Media Group goes, where the Diamond Hand fam goes. But one thing I do know is that the best is yet to come. Shout out to each and every one of you, man. Who else we got out there? DEEZYY. Kim Jones, Mama Capp, the one and only. How about we have a fantastic Friday, chicken suckers? We're starting off with Forge and Fuel. Shout out to you, Mama Bear. Appreciate the hell out of you. Thanks for all your love and support. And on it, we ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. Ha! Shout out, Antoni. Appreciate you. The beautiful Bella Rossi, a.k.a. Mama Snow. Fantastic morning, everyone. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, too, Mama Snow. We appreciate the hell out of you. Angel SD, great morning, FNF crew. Thank Grandpa, it's Friday. Shout out to you, TGIF. Appreciate you, Mr. Peguero. I don't think we got a space or a DJ party tonight. Swirl One is making moves to get back to the HQ here this evening. So shout out to you, good sir. Shout out to the Gax. Shout out to all the Diamond Hand fam. Our girl rocking the free world, Miss Dixie over there on X. Good morning. Go rock the day. That's my only plans, baby. Right back your way. Appreciate you, Miss Dixie. Great to see you live in prime time this morning. JK Big Time, GM everyone. Our nation's capital connection says crush the day as per usual, baby. Shout out to you, Mr. Big Time. Appreciate the hell out of you being live in the chat. Mrs. Metal. One half of the Metal Crazies with her usual morning reminder. I want to go forward for a minute. I don't know why. I feel like I just want to go forward for a minute. Great morning, fam. Happy Friday. Just a, a little shameless plug for a sick-ass hat. Remember to unplug from your electronics. Ground yourself and practice refilling your cup so you can share your love and light with those around you. Stay grateful. Shout out, Mrs. Metal. Hell of a reminder. I always like to do that on the weekend. Take one day or at least a half a day just to unplug, get away from the internet, get away from the bullshit, all the nonsense. It ain't going nowhere. The news cycle is going to continue. The timeline is still going to be there. The shit's going to happen. And at the end of the day, really, if you're not creating content, what the fuck is that timeline doing for you anyway? And if you're just getting lost in it, what the hell is it doing for you anyway? It's not making you money. You're not investing in it. It's not growing any brand. It's not... So do something good for yourself. Who's to say, who's to know? Shout out, Mrs. Metal. Thanks for tuning into the show. Woo! Shane Harper Motion, the man, the myth, the legend, live in prime time from the Lou. When in doubt, look intelligent. Oh, when in doubt, look like you know what you're talking about. I like that. Who's to say, who's to know? Shout out, Motion. We appreciate you tuning in live in prime time. Our friends over at Albright's Fur Farm, shout out Jared Albright, Jarrett, and all the amazing humming beans and furry animals there at the farm. It's okay to fuck around and find out. Yeah, there is that joke, fuck around and find out. But truly, fuck around and find out. It's how we learn. It's okay to fail, learn from it. Resilience is another key. Damn straight. FIFO over lame-o. Fuck around and find out over laying around and missing out. Shout out Jared Albright. Yes, sir. Appreciate the hell out of you, brother. Our girl Slugbug, also live from the Lou. This was exactly what I needed to hear today. Well, I'm glad that it went right to you, young lady. Glad we got you back in the right mindset, ready to turn some obstacles into opportunities. Woo-hoo-hoo! Shout out to our girl Slugbug and all the fam down there. We appreciate the hell out of all of you. Who else we got? Shane Harper Motion. Look past their past. Ooh, man. Motion with the smooth, just heavy-hitting, simple quotes this morning. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Albright's Fur Farm. Thank you guys for your consistency. It means more than you know. Exactly. The best is yet to come. Shout out, Jared. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thanks for your consistency. Always showing up for us, always reposting, always talking about us, always working to grow the fam. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. I appreciate the hell out of all you guys. Live in prime time in the chat. Hey, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared if you're watching live in prime time. I didn't see 250 people in that doggone chat. So if you're on X, if you're on Rumble, if you're on YouTube, and you got anything burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul, don't be shy, man. We love seeing people live in the chat and connecting with you guys. That's why we got this whole segment set up for it. And also, if you're tuning in and you just kind of want to be anonymous and you really got something that had a trigger trip, you're like, damn, I really want to ask this, but I just don't want people to know this is going on. But I need that perspective. we set up an entire email for this show that allows you to do that exact thing. So if you want to send an email to the show, be a little more anonymous, be a little more wordy, and whatever obstacle you're dealing with and how you might need help turning it into an opportunity, you can send an email to the show to the email. You might see it down in the ticker here momentarily. It is askfnf@thedhmgroup.io. That is ASKF, the letter NF at thedhmgroup.io. There it is, right down there. Send your emails over there. And when you do, we'll pull them over here to the show. If you want to be anonymous, you can let us know that as well. We usually keep you anonymous if you do send that. We'll bring it over here. We'll read it out, and then we'll give some perspective live in prime time on the answers from the Anvil. But as always, you can always get in the live chat and slap your comments, your questions, your concerns, your insights, your knowledge, and everything in between live in prime time. But my friends, that's all we got coming your way. No other knowledge, insights, motivation, inspiration, or perspective, baby. Hey, holy shit, I went an hour and 31 minutes all by myself today. Boy, oh boy. Must have had a lot of triggers tripped, a lot of stuff burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul. I kind of blacked out. I'm not going to lie. Here we are. Shout out to each and every one of you. Let me just go one time for the one time. Hopefully you got yourself some good notes. Hopefully you're feeling like you're ready to absolutely crush this Friday. A couple of reminders for you before we officially get you up and out of here for the day. Number one, I do not believe there is a TGIF GAC space or a DJ party. Let me scroll down. He said that on Monday, right? No TGIF space. I was pretty sure he said that. Oh, you were sick on Monday. You weren't listening. I forgot. My bad, dude. Put you on the spot. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. One of the last things. Because I was in comments going back and forth with people then, and I wasn't really listening. I was being a bad co-host. I'm pretty sure we don't have it tonight. I would imagine for sure we ain't got a DJ party because when I talked to him this morning, he was all over the map trying to just get out of Vegas. So, I think he said Saturday. Okay, so yeah, usually, that's a good point. Usually when he does that, so that's why he said that. Things are starting to make a lot of sense. I'm glad you pay attention, Jared Albright, because sometimes I don't know what the fuck's going on around here, even though I own the damn thing. So who's to say, who's to know? So no yoga this weekend. Saturday will be the space as well as the DJ party. Just keep your eyes peeled. He'll probably put that out from the Swirl One. We'll put that out from the Grandpa Abe Country Club account. We'll repost that. That'll be out live in prime time. And then we'll see. I don't know if he does a DJ party tomorrow night. Who's to say, who's to know, but we'll see what happens. So keep your eyes peeled and ears open for that. And then if you want to get involved further with the Diamond Ham fam, you want to get more involved with what we're doing around here, and these messages fire you up, and you want more motivation, more inspiration, or maybe more red pills and rabbit holes. You're a fan of Decoding the Divide, or maybe you're wanting to invest more wisely. Maybe you're wanting ideas on how to grow your business, or you don't even know where to start, but you got an idea for business and you just need help getting a damn LLC together. Whatever it might be, personal, professional growth, mental, physical, financial, we have an entire community and resource hub set up for you. That is not only for that stuff, but you also get benefits and perks by being a full-time member of the Diamond Ham fam, to our events, to our shows, to all of our platforms and our partners, everything in between. There is so much available for you for being a member of the Diamond Ham fam. And I have not seen one person join our community, join our network, and not become the best version of themselves, or at least get on the path to getting there. I don't see him slipping down the mountain anymore. And if you feel like you're a failure, you feel like you're not doing things right, you feel like you need this, but you don't want to, I don't need new friends, I don't want to make new friends. You ain't going to have to small talk. You ain't going to have to bullshit. You ain't going to have to do the fucking nonsense. We don't play that fucking shit. We don't play the fucking wear your mask, come in with judgment, be afraid of being judged. Fucking the two rules of the gateway are take off your mask and take action. Don't fucking be somebody you're not, and get in the motherfucker and start taking action. Start asking questions, start becoming 1% better, start making moves, and become the best version of you today. Come surround yourself with the right group of people. You might be pleasantly surprised just what you might find inside the gateway. Start your 7-day free trial today. We'd love to have you as a full-time member of the Diamond Ham fam. Also, if you want, mentioned it during the show, you want a little swag, whether you want to rep Forge and Fuel, or maybe you want to rep Decoding the Divide, or maybe you just want to rep Diamond Hand all far and wide, you can get some merch from Diamond Hand Media Group. at our merch store, Mine and Shine Apparel. And you can find the link to Mine and Shine Apparel for our winter collection, our show swag, and everything in between, right next to the Gateway link down in this episode's description, with all those other links where you'll find our website, our other social media platforms, and everything in between. So while you're laughing looking through those links, maybe you could also take a moment to subscribe to whatever channel you're currently watching on. Maybe give us a follow if it's a social media platform. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any posts, live shows, or additional content coming out from the Diamond Hand Media Group. If you enjoyed this morning's program, maybe smash a like button. If you wouldn't mind, maybe don't be a hoe and share the show. Be a friend, tell a friend. Let somebody know that you think could use these vibes, knowledge, and insights. Maybe leave a comment. Repost a clip if you see one out there. Maybe even make your own clip, but tag us so we can put it out on our own timeline as well. What I'm trying to tell you, my friends, is if you could just take a moment to smash the absolute shit out of whatever button's on your screen, it would certainly mean a whole hell of a lot to me, because it only helps us continue to grow and flow and make this show and all the shows that fall under the Diamond Hand Media Group umbrella bigger and better for each and every one of you. But my friends, it's time to wrap this show up officially for the day. Time for a little paper or plastic. Put a bow on that Shamama Beach, baby. Episode 674 is officially over. No mas, no mo coming your way. And as James Brown once said, it's time to get on up and get on nah. Make like geese and get the flock out. Make like a banana and split. But not before we remind you of 3 key and crucial things. Number 1, even a 2-year-old can make an excuse.
What?
Number 2, even a dead fish can go with the flow.
What?
And number 3, being that this here show is a member of the Diamond Hand Media Group, I ask you keep in mind at DHMG, we don't only HOLD. We hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Shout out to each and every one of you flexing those diamond hands on a day in and day out, night in and night out basis. We appreciate you from the bottom of our heart. Thanks for tuning in this morning, and every morning you decide to tune in to Forge and Fuel and allow us to enter into your homes, your vehicles, your offices, your lives, or wherever you may be tuning in from. We can't thank you enough for making that investment of your most valuable assets, your time and your attention. We'll continue to pay back that investment that you could have spent 1,000,001 other ways and in 1,000,001 other places, and give you some high quality ROI by showing up each and every day on the consistent, persistent pursuit of our passions and being right by your side while you pursue yours. But for now, my friends, it's time to bid thee adieu. Wrap this bad boy up. We'll catch you on the flip side, maybe in a space on X, maybe another show, maybe in a live chat, maybe in a Discord, maybe a VC, maybe a group chat, maybe the Gateway, baby. Wherever you find us, you know what the vibes will be. But for now, my friends, we officially bid thee adieu, and we say unto you. Wait a minute. For Mr. Producer, Derek, DZ Snow, DEEZY, the man, the myth, the legend. For the co-host with the mo-host of this fine morning program, BJ Swore One Sparks. And for yours truly, Colton Capp Soroka. We can't thank you enough for helping us get to 100 episodes here on YouTube. Showing up today, starting your day the right way here at FNF, baby. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your Friday, unless you have any other plans. And now, officially, we say unto you, peace and love.